Greetings, this is General. Welcome back to Trials of Mana. In the last one, we got the Sword of Mana, but we lost Fairy.
What?
And it seems that Fairy is more important than you think.
Take Fairy?
Where she be?
Oh, don't
Where she be?
ridiculous.
This row.
It wasn't me. If it were, I would have done away with all of you and stolen the sword instead of waiting.
You don't do that in your playthrough, though.
Just try it. No, please. I'm speaking.
He does. He literally doesn't.
It pains me to see the sword of
So
Mana
quit lying.
right in front of me, but I have orders to leave you whole. The one who stole Fairy from you also obliterated my master, the Masked
What a shame.
Mage, along with his entire fortress.
How the heck did they do that? Did they just like bombard it or something?
My hands are
They never
tied.
explained
If I don't do as
how
they say,
they
they won't let me
literally
live.
obliterated
And so I am only
Mirage
here
Palace.
as a
The giant palace.
Yes,
How do they
yes,
destroy
yes,
it?
yes. I'm well aware that they will do away with me once I fulfilled my
Very
purpose.
eccentric.
I'm merely
You're trying to speak to me in
cooperating until
Italian?
I can make my escape. Huh? Well, there
I'm
I
kid.
go, rambling on again. I'm sure
You tend to
you can
do
tell
that
that
pretty
your
well.
enemy is the epitome of evil at this point.
Okay,
They're
time to
waiting
die.
at the entrance to the sanctuary. There, that's done.
What would
Look at the
Gourmand
box.
do
It's
now
best
that
to
he doesn't
just
have a
admit
master?
defeat. Farewell.
He's like, bye, suckers. I'm getting the hell out of here.
I know what to do.
We got more. We got rabbis again. Yeah, no more of the no more of any of the other enemies. It's just rabbis. Just the natives now. No more invaders. Oh hey, double experience. Let's see if we can. Yeah, let's max out your stamina there, Reese. Looks like we have a few people ahead of us. Yeah, they're dropping like flies. Man, they die quick.
Are you the one who took Fairy?
It is over.
We're all doomed.
Now his dark majesty can never be revived.
Oh, what a shame. Maybe he shouldn't have.
His dark
Maybe he shouldn't
majesty
have put his life on the line for.
sacrificed his life by using a forbidden spell to bring the Darkstone from Mavolia to this realm.
I don't know why they
access to the
really
sanctuary.
wanted the Darkstone to be in
Using
the
Sword
realm.
of Mana,
Because one of
we would then
the
revive him.
portal
Together
would
we
probably
turn
the portal to
this
the
world
sanctuary
into our
probably
new
would have
homeland
opened
of
anyway.
Mavolia. But
I don't know.
a new enemy came and destroyed
He,
my master's corpse.
where the heck did you
No.
even keep it?
His
Did
soul
you
is
just keep
trapped
it at
forever in
the
darkness,
I guess I could probably
Lost to
guess
us.
where it was placed.
just like the Mana Sword. We were utterly defeated. Malokio thought we might still be able
Is
to
it?
obtain the sword ourselves.
Is it actually
In order to bring
impossible
Mavolia
to
to this
find his
But a
soul?
world without his dark majesty.
I don't know why they need his corpse.
I could not bear the thought. That cowardly fool.
I think
Malokio's
trying to think
pettiness
if,
was an insult to his dark majesty's memory. So I destroyed him
I don't think
with my own hands.
I'm trying to think
Anyway,
if any of the characters
I
have been
intend to
revived
follow
without
suit.
their bodies in the
I
series.
banished that royal brat from Laurent back to the Citadel.
Maybe Annis, but then again, I'm not sure if Annis the
He
Witch
was meant to
actually
serve as
ever
his dark majesty's vessel
had her
once
body
revived.
obliterated. I don't know, even know.
Elliot, is he safe?
There is
Where
no
he
need
be?
to harm him.
Where
Not
is
anymore.
brother?
His dark
Oh,
majesty was
little
the reason
brother.
for my existence. This is farewell.
The one who hurt my father has been defeated.
Tis a shame that
this
it
is
wasn't
not
by
the
your
end.
hands.
If we do not do away with the enemy Belladonna mentioned, we will face more senseless deaths. exactly like my father's.
Yeah, it's gonna be everyone's problem at this
My
point.
father's attacker may have been vanquished.
Only have one more
my
faction
brother
left.
safe and sound.
Yeah, like I
But
said,
I cannot
the
ignore
faction
my
that
duty to
wins
you
this
all.
battle
I will
around
continue
this
journey.
point is depending on who your main
I will
character
stay
is,
until
which is
peace in
Duran.
the
So
land
we
has
got
been
the Dragon
secured.
Lord.
Let us be off. We cannot delay.
Gotta go fast. Gotta save the world fast. Fairy.
Stop! Where do you
These two
think
are
you're
actually
taking
together
Fairy?
for once.
Ha! If you wish to retrieve your
Kind of
fairy,
weird because
you
they
will
work
bring the
separately,
sword of
like all
mana
the
to
time.
Castle
You can
Altea.
run across them separately.
What? Hang on!
God, he's always teleporting away.
Coward!
Why won't he fight?
No one else could touch the sword, so they must have been waiting for you. That's why they took
So
Fairy
literally, if we didn't do anything,
hostage. What should we do? This is definitely a trap.
Yeah, I know.
again, at least
gotta go?
at least it's not as
Even if
bad
it is a
as
trap.
Final Fantasy.
Can't just leave Fairy to
I
those
think it was
fiends.
Final
I ain't
Fantasy
running from
12.
this fight.
I needed to think for a
Fairy
second which
needs
one it
us.
was. Where
And that
at
Crimson
least
Wizard.
not as bad as that. Where it's like the
You
main
won't get the
characters
best
could
of me
literally
this
have
time.
done nothing for like
Let's
the
go.
majority of the game, and like they would be just as effective. I don't really like that game. Like it probably, I'm interested. Like I think it's probably like it's been a while since I played it, but I'm sure it plays. I remember liking the play style of it, like the gameplay, but the story could go suck a big one. Just of how like ineffective the main cast is at what they're trying to do. I mean, you can have a good villain that thwarts you, but like when like the cast is like, I'm gonna stop by Wendell real quickly. When you have like a cast that like literally could have done nothing for the majority of the game, and like it would have played out the same way, it's kind of dumb. Kind of annoying. Anyway, we're stopping by here because we can finally get the little cactus sightings. Let's go and get the first one, which is here in the town itself. And right there. It should also be noted, if you have Charlotte in your party, you can actually go back to the temple and get the chain ability from Meek. That is showing right there. But we don't have Charlotte, so I'm not going to even bother going there. Yeah, now we can see how many little cactus are in each area. Which that probably helps out with anyone who's trying to collect them all the first time around. I'm just going to fast forward since we're going to have to go into Cascade Caverns to pick up the next little cactus sighting.
Get out of my way, Max.
Hell, these are literally the weakest enemies. Nice aiming there, Angela. It's funny how far that can actually be spell can be tossed. But yeah, we just need to go back to this location of the. And now let's just get out of here. And let's go to Altaina finally. Yeah, this part of the game, like I said, it's very dependent on who you chose. Obviously, we're going to Altaina, but because we have if you had like Angela and or Duran, it's Altaina. If you have Kevin or Charlotte as your main, it would have been Falsena, and then obviously Hawkeye and Reese would be Navarro. But we're going to Altena because everyone, all the other factions got decimated by the Dragon Lord. There's just so many different things that make this game fairly replayable. I think that always seems like a good thing to do if you don't make like a super, like, this is a decently long, like, not like a super long game, but it's a decent length. I think that's a pretty cool thing to do with certain games. Just find ways to like make it replayable, like how they're doing, that they do in this one, in this game. There's so many different things. There's who you choose as your main character.
Fairy's in danger.
And then there's the different parties you can have with the different class 3s. Yeah, I wanted to wait until she was done talking before opening that up. I mean, let's be honest here. What would they do if like we didn't negotiate with them? I mean, we're going to have to because we're going to realize how, way later on, we're going to realize how important Fairy is. But, yeah, we're just going to plant some more seeds. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of those imp rings. The burn status effect kind of doesn't really matter that much. I have no, like, you can do burn on enemies, but I have no idea what burn does on enemies. I'm sure it has to do something other than what it does to you, because what it does to your characters is it narrows your field of vision. So I'm wondering what burn actually does on enemies.
Oh, good choice.
Because I think Angela is the only one who can put burn on enemies.
Useful.
Come again.
Oh well. Status effects kind of aren't that great.
Oh, good choice. That's good.
But we still can.
Oh, good choice.
Still have enough money to buy everything.
I had wanted this.
As you can tell, things tend to get expensive pretty quick. Let's see. Let's get some of these. I'm not going to equip them right now. I want that because we're going to go through an area that has a lot of enemies that tend to stone you. I'm really getting stoned, and not in a good way. Not very good. It's basically almost a instant KO. Yay, for treasure. So I think at this point, fairy walnuts are not going to be that important to us. So I probably should have used more throughout the journey. Because at some point we're going to be pretty. Because right now, Angela, as you can tell, Angela is getting into the 100s without any boosts. Without very much, like. I don't think she has any boosts on. I'm like thinking, did I put MP boost 2 on her? But no, I have other things on her. Now there's monsters in the castle. This is a shame. You're getting betrayed from within, aren't you? Is this the first time we've come to find out that the Crimson Wizard is working for the Dragon Lord? I can't remember if it was or wasn't. I think this is the first time.
We overpowered the enemy.
I mean, you can. I mean, I guess that is kind of spoiling, but not really. I wonder how he got his magic. But yeah, as you can tell, because he's working with the dark shine knight, he's working for the Dragon Lord. Lords of Dragons. I like how they're in the same position as like the human wizards. Maybe the human mages were monsters all along.
What could my mother hope to gain from this?
I don't know. Why don't you ask her there, Angela? As far as we can tell, she doesn't seem very reasonable because she tried to literally off you just for activating a stone that would have been activated anyway. Because they literally activated it without you. They just decided, oh hey, let's just use Angela. I don't know why, they just did. Maybe the Crimson Wizard doesn't like her because she can't use magic. Or used to couldn't or use magic. Maybe it's like a Luger thing where it's like your position is wasted. Oh, Luger thought that was like thinking that Kevin's position was wasted because he's not using his powers or whatever. Hey, more money. I want to make sure to keep up on my money for the way later on purchases. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it off here. So see you guys next time. Bye bye.